How y'all doing, ladies and gentlemen? We know we have a new president. The nation has spoken, and I just want to congratulate both contestants. They did a wonderful job, a magnificent job at campaigning. You take nothing away from both parties. They both had different strategies and different ideas, and we spoke. We made our decision. But I think we should embrace the decision that the nation has made. They decided to choose Trump, and most of us wanted Trump to win. Even myself. I actually won a steak dinner for one of my colleagues, right? So he gave me $100 to go get a steak because he thought the minorities was going to be controlled by color. He thought that the minorities was going to do what they did with the Obama administration, how he was elected. And I told him that from me speaking to a lot of people, I knew which way it was going to steer. I told him who was going to. Don't get me wrong. He voted for Trump. He wanted Trump to win. So technically, this is the best $100 he lost. This $100 he actually felt great by giving it to me. And I just want to say to those out there that if you voted for Trump, if you voted for Kamala, let's take this decision. Let's not get violent. Let's not disrespect the world's decision because we made that. And we in this world, we got to understand that what are we voting for? Because you don't want to be let down because of your decision. If you voting for some change that's going to change within you or change your surroundings or your corporate structure or whatever, I understand. You're disappointed. But if you wanted this person just to be president because of something you didn't want that other party, that goes for both parties. It's up to you. What was your decision? But let's think about the decision America made and ingratiate yourself and learn more about politics and learn more about the presidency. What I'm happy about is the world is being more receptive to politics now. We getting more understanding, we getting more knowledge today than ever. Because back then we just voted, it was like a popularity vote. Who's the best, Clinton or Bush? What this is? Who's the best? But now we learning more about politics. We speaking more. So the world has come a long way because we have our platform to be able to voice our opinion. And I'm happy that the world is talking more about politics, wanting to know. So they have to give these candidates more of they got to show us more because we open our eyes. Like Kobe said, the world has caught up. The country has caught up to us when it comes to playing basketball. I think we have caught up to somewhat to the degree of disappointment. And disappointment leads to learning more, wanting to change. That's one thing I like about disappointment. It's food for change. It's food for you to go back and you don't like to be disappointed. And it makes you change. It makes you want to change. It makes you want to try to change within yourself because of the disappointment. So disappointment is great when it comes to, oh, you were disappointed, but now that gives you the drive to go out there and change, and maybe you one day could be president and change something. Your kids, your loved one. That's what disappointment means. How can we change from disappointment? But I'm happy that the world on number 3. I was a little disappointed. But how can I change that? What can I do within the next on the ballot? I can, you know, bust more doors down. How can I change that disappointment from not saying yes on 3? Make me want to go change what I can do to get it to say yes. God willing, I'm living in the next 4 years. But I want to thank you for coming out. Let your voice be heard. And we have a new president that re-elected, the 45th and the 47th. We know, like I said, we may not like the decision, but understand that your peers did that. Your peers. So there's no reason to hate both contestants because they didn't elect themselves. It's your peers that did that. So thank you for everybody. We're going to make America great again. It's about what you can do. How could you change? Because he's in office only for 4 more years. So study all the candidates that going to be ready to run. So now it gives you a more understanding to put you ahead of the curve about your research. Who do you want to be your next president? Just start to be thinking that now. Do your research. Because if you do your research, you'll understand more. And I was able to understand more speaking to my business colleagues and stuff like that. I've been blessed to be able to have a business for 10 years to understand the business in the corporate world, the bottom and the top and the middle. Knowledge, though. And I ingratiated myself around people. And I knew how to fabricate certain things, get rid of, separate, depart. That's why once you learn how to do that, we will understand more about life and politics, business. But to everybody that voted, I appreciate y'all. Thank you for coming out there and voting. Thank you for letting your voices be heard. And we got a new president-elect, ladies and gentlemen. His name is Donald Trump. And we got to represent that American flag. We have to do what's best. We're talking about what they making laws for the rich, the poor. You really don't know how, because some of the laws that affects you that they putting in place, giving you a chance, that they putting the rich, giving the rich, protecting the rich, right? So do you know what the other people look at it as? Let me get rich. Let me get some sort of income or market share, something to where I can feel that these laws is helping me out. So thank y'all once again for coming out and voting, And like I said, let's make America great again. It starts with you. It starts with you. It starts with helping your brother. It starts with helping your sister, your friend. Pull everybody up, man. Take your brother. Treat him like you want to be treated. Help him out. Pull another brother up. Don't leave a fallen soldier. We have these new laws that we believe in today that change, that we must understand that codependency is real. I don't like it, but codependency exists. But we got to learn how to use codependency. We use codependency like, oh, I can't leave here because I may lose this, or I may lose my friends. No, you want to think about codependency like them laws, the president, like you said, they're looking out for the rich. So codependency means that I need those laws. I need to be here. I can't live without that. I can't live without being great. I can't live without trying. So I'd rather have codependency to trying. I can't live if I don't try. Not I can't live if this person don't give it to me. I can't live if this person don't help me out. I can't live if I don't have friends. No, you want to say I can't live if I don't try. I want you to be codependent to trying, codependent to success, codependent to helping someone out, codependent on how you can make yourself better. Because let me tell you something, ladies and gentlemen, money is a byproduct. Money is a byproduct. So we wake up and say, how can we make money? Wake up and say, how could you help your brother? How could you help your sister? How could you help someone else? And money's a byproduct. Because one thing about me, I'm family oriented, and I wake up every day to try to figure out how can I help myself and how can I help people. I have a bunch of inspiration. As in my life, I have a great support system. That's why I got them 4 girls right here, my sisters. They're a great support system for me. I wouldn't have been able to make it without them. If it wasn't for my sisters, I don't know. I needed that support. I needed that brotherly love. I needed to know that my family can support me mentally, conversationally, be there for me. And that's why I got them 4 girls sitting right here. So when it comes to change, ladies and gentlemen, don't be afraid. Give yourself a shot. Step out on a limb a little bit. You'll love it, ladies and gentlemen. Help your brother. Like I said, you're going to reap all the benefits. Like I said, money's a byproduct, and we want to change that. We want to change our surroundings. We want to change the people we be around. And you'll be very successful. And successful don't always mean a lot of money. Successful can mean you in that mental state that you can say, you know what? I help somebody. I help somebody be great. That's why when you see all these executive producers and you sit there and look at these movies, the man that made Will Smith, may he rest in peace, Quincy Jones, when he gave Will Smith his first show. And look how what Quincy Jones did. He knew money was the byproduct, but he made Will Smith. So how much money you think he made from helping someone is not the money is the byproduct was the money was the byproduct to helping Will Smith achieve his goal. And he did a great job at it by putting him in Fresh and Prince and Bel-Air, giving him a platform where he could be seen, and so much and so forth. So it's okay with being an executive producer. It's okay with helping someone. It's okay with co-producing. It's okay. And like I said, thank you, ladies and gentlemen, like I said, for coming out and voting and picking our 47th president and making the right decision. Because he elected, that had to be the right decision. And I like to tell y'all, I'm Mr. 444 Smiles. Thank you for listening to my video. Hit the subscribe button. And we have a 47th president.